The baby's heart rate drops from 140 to 90 to 60% on the monitor. 7 months pregnant, she's seizing on the floor, her body rejecting the poison while her baby pays the price. Every convulsion squeezes the womb tighter, crushing the child inside. The Don watches the numbers fall and knows his baby is dying faster than she is. He gives the doctors 1 hour to reverse it, or he starts removing their ability to ever practice medicine again. Hi, my beautiful family. Thank you so much for sticking around and showing me so much love and support. You have no idea how much it means to me. Listen, if you're already hooked on today's story and you can't wait to hear what happens, and I know you can't wait because this one is wild, then do these 2 things right now. Like and subscribe so you catch tomorrow's equally amazing story. Let's continue. The monitor screams. Numbers flash red. 140, 120, 90. Sable collapses in the clinic hallway, her pregnant belly hitting the tile first. White foam bubbles from her lips. Her legs kick, not from choice, but from poison burning through her blood. The baby inside her thrashes once, twice, then goes still. Corrado Falco watches his woman die. 7 months of pregnancy, 7 months of careful protection, gone in 8 minutes. The midwife, who gave her the vitamin injection, ran. The clinic staff freeze like rabbits under his stare. His hand grips the monitor, 60 beats per minute now. His child's heart is stopping. He pulls his phone. Every hospital in Chicago gets the same message: find the cure or lose your license. Every doctor gets the same deadline: 1 hour. His men drag the first physician into the room. Sable's body jerks again. The monitor drops to 55. The doctor's hands shake as he searches her chart. Corrado counts the seconds and remembers. His baby was kicking this morning. Now it might not kick ever again. The clinic smells like lavender and lies. Sable sits on the examination table, her hand resting on the swell of her belly where their daughter kicks. 7 months of hiding this pregnancy from Corrado's enemies. 7 months of armed guards disguised as medical staff. 7 months of surviving. The midwife enters. Her name tag reads Mirella. She's young, pretty, nervous. Her hands shake as she prepares the syringe. Vitamin B12, Mirella says. Standard for 3rd trimester. Sable's known this woman for 3 months. Vetted by Corrado's people. Background check, clean. But something's wrong. Mirella won't meet her eyes. You okay? Sable asks. Fine. Just tired. Mirella's smile doesn't reach her face. The needle enters Sable's arm. Fire spreads through her vein immediately. Not the dull ache of a normal injection. This burns like acid eating through muscle. That hurt, Sable says. More than usual. Some batches sting. You'll be fine. But Mirella's already backing toward the door, medical kit in hand. Sable's vision blurs. The room tilts sideways. She grips the examination table, knuckles white. Wait. Something's wrong. Mirella runs. Sable tries to stand. Her legs give out. She hits the floor belly first, instinct making her turn at the last second so her shoulder takes the impact. The baby kicks frantically inside her. Panicked. Trapped. Sable's mouth fills with saliva that tastes like copper and chemicals. Help! She tries to scream. It comes out as a whisper. Her body seizes. Not like the Braxton Hicks contractions she's been having. This is violent, uncontrolled. Her spine arches backward. Her pregnant belly contracts so hard, she feels something tear inside. The baby's kicks turn desperate, then weak. Foam bubbles from Sable's lips, white and thick. Her legs drum against the tile floor. She can't stop them. Can't control anything. Her baby. She's hurting her baby. Through the haze of convulsions, she sees the clinic door. Mirella's gone. The security guard who's supposed to be outside, also gone. This was planned. Sable's phone is 3 feet away, fallen from her purse. She can't reach it. Can't move anything but these horrible, violent spasms that squeeze her womb tighter with each wave. The baby kicks 1 more time. Then, nothing. Someone screams. A nurse appears in the doorway, phone already to her ear. We need an ambulance at Lincoln Park Women's Health. Pregnant patient, seizures, unresponsive. But Sable hears the nurse's next words through the fog. Get Corrado Falco on the phone. Now. The seizures worsen. Sable's head cracks against the floor. Blood pools beneath her from somewhere, she can't tell where. Everything is pain and pressure, and the terrible stillness of her baby who won't move anymore. Corrado's face fills her mind. The way he touches her belly every morning, talking to their daughter. The way he's already built a nursery with bulletproof windows and panic rooms. The way he promised nothing would ever hurt them. She's breaking that promise. Dying on a clinic floor while their baby dies inside her. The nurse's voice again, he's on his way. 2 minutes out, but Sable knows 2 minutes might be too late. Her vision darkens at the edges. The seizures slow. Her body gives up. The last thing she feels before consciousness slips away is the terrible empty silence where her baby's kicks should be. Corrado's car doesn't stop. It crashes through the clinic's front entrance, glass exploding across marble floors. He's out before his men can open the door, gun drawn, scanning for threats. The scene stops his heart. Sable on the floor, EMTs surrounding her. A monitor shrieking numbers he doesn't want to see. 140, 120, 90. His daughter's heartbeat falling like stones into deep water. What happened? His voice cuts through the chaos. Everyone freezes. Unknown substance, an EMT says. She's seizing. Baby's in distress. We need to move her. You move her when I say. Corrado drops to his knees beside Sable. Her eyes are rolled back, showing only whites. Foam crusts her lips. Her pregnant belly heaves with each convulsion. Where's the midwife? Silence. The clinic staff exchange glances. I asked a question. Corrado stands, 6'3", of barely controlled violence. Where is the midwife? She left. A nurse whispers. Right after the injection. We thought. The injection. Corrado's hand moves to his gun. What injection? Vitamin B12. Standard procedure. The monitor drops to 85. Sable's body arches off the floor so violently an EMT has to hold her down. Corrado watches his woman suffer and knows this was an attack. On his woman, on his child. He pulls his phone. Speed dial 1. Lock down every hospital in Chicago. Every doctor, every specialist, every toxicologist. Get them to Northwestern Memorial. 1 hour to identify this poison or they lose their licenses. Permanently, boss. 1 hour. He ends the call. Get her in the ambulance. Now. They lift Sable onto the stretcher. Her body seizes again mid-transfer. Blood trickles from her nose, bright red against pale skin. The monitor screams. 75, 70, 65. His daughter's heart is slowing. He can see it on the ultrasound screen one EMT is holding, the tiny heart fluttering weaker with each beat. Corrado climbs into the ambulance. Takes Sable's hand. It's cold. She doesn't squeeze back. Stay with me, he says. Both of you. That's an order. The monitor hits 60. An EMT starts in 4, pumps something into her veins, diazepam for the seizures. But without knowing the toxin, then find out. Corrado looks at the young man. How fast can you get to Northwestern? 8 minutes in traffic. You have 4. Corrado pulls his gun, points it at the driver's partition. Run every light. Hit anything in your way. 4 minutes or I drive. The ambulance lurches forward. Sirens scream. Corrado watches the monitor. 60. Still 60. His daughter's heart isn't dropping anymore, but it's not rising either. Just hovering at the edge of survival. Sable's lips move. No sound comes out, but he reads the shape. Baby. She's alive, Corrado says. You both are. You stay that way. Understand? Another seizure. Worse than before. Sable's spine bends backward. Her pregnant belly contracts so hard the skin goes white. Something inside her tears. He hears it. Sees blood seep through her dress. She's bleeding internally, an EMT says. The seizures are damaging the placenta. The baby... The monitor drops. 55. Corrado's hand tightens on his gun. 3 minutes to the hospital. Save them or die trying... Through the ambulance window, Chicago blurs past. His city, his territory. Someone just poisoned his woman and child in his own city. The midwife ran. That means she knew, planned this, was paid or threatened. Either way, she's dead. Everyone involved is dead. But first he saves his family. The monitor drops again. 50. An alarm blares. The EMT's face goes white. We're losing the baby. Northwestern Memorial's emergency bay erupts when Corrado's ambulance arrives. Doctors scatter. His men are already there. 20 soldiers in black suits forming a perimeter. No one gets in. No one gets out. They wheel Sable into Trauma 1. Corrado follows. A doctor tries to stop him. Sir, you can't... Corrado's hand wraps around the man's throat. I can do anything I want. She's my woman. That's my baby dying. You're wasting seconds. He releases the doctor and moves to Sable's side. She's still seizing but weaker now, her body giving up. The monitor shows 50, still 50. His daughter's heart beating just enough to stay alive, but not enough to thrive. Blood panel rush, a doctor shouts. Talk screen, full metabolic panel, get me neurology and high-risk OB. Now. Corrado pulls his phone. Dials his second in command. Security footage from Lincoln Park Women's Health. I want it in 5 minutes. Find the midwife. Find where she went, who she called, what car she's driving. Tear this city apart. On it, boss. A cardiologist enters, dragged in by 2 of Corrado's soldiers. The doctor's eyes are wide with terror. His surgical scrubs still have someone else's blood on them. You, Corrado says, fix this. I don't know what this is. The cardiologist approaches Sable, checks her vitals. Without knowing the toxin, then identify it. Corrado steps closer. You have access to labs, databases, specialists. Use them. It's not that simple. Corrado draws his gun, places it on the table next to Sable's head. Doesn't point it at anyone. Doesn't need to. It is exactly that simple. My daughter's heart is at 50 beats per minute. Normal is 140. Do math. Tell me how long before it stops completely. The cardiologist's hands shake as he studies the monitor. At this rate of decline, less than an hour. Maybe 45 minutes. Then you have 45 minutes. Corrado looks around the room. 8 doctors, 12 nurses, 4 security guards. All of you. 45 minutes to identify this poison and reverse it. Or I start breaking hands. Surgeons first. A nurse gasps. An older doctor steps forward. You can't threaten medical personnel. I just did. Corrado moves to Sable, brushes foam from her lips with his thumb. Someone poisoned my woman while she was getting prenatal care. In my city. In a clinic I cleared as safe. That midwife chose to do this. Someone paid her or threatened her. Right now I don't care why. I care about results. Sable's body jerks. Another seizure. Blood leaks from her nose now, steady drips hitting the white sheets. Corrado grabs a towel, gently wipes her face. His hands that have broken bones and ended lives, shake as he touches her. The blood work will take 20 minutes minimum, the cardiologist says. We can't speed that up. You have 15... Corrado pulls out his phone, shows them a photo. Security footage from the clinic. This is the midwife. Mirella. She gave Sable an injection 30 minutes ago. Find her. Someone in this hospital knows someone who knows someone. Make calls. Now. His phone buzzes. Text from his IT specialist. Footage shows midwife leaving in 2019 Honda Civic. Plates registered to fake address. Checking traffic cams. Another seizure rocks Sable's body. This one doesn't stop. Her back arches. Her pregnant belly contracts so violently Corrado sees the shape of tiny limbs. Pressing against her skin from inside, his daughter thrashing in distress. She's hemorrhaging, a nurse says. Blood soaks through the sheets between Sable's legs. The placenta is separating. Stop it. Corrado's voice cuts like a blade. We can't stop it without stopping the seizures. We can't stop the seizures without identifying. The monitor drops. 45. Corrado watches his daughter's heartbeat fall, and something breaks inside his chest. He's killed men for less than looking at him wrong. He's burned buildings, destroyed families, controlled Chicago's underworld for 15 years. But he can't control this. Can't threaten it. Can't shoot it. His phone rings. Boss, we got her on traffic cam. Heading south on I-94. She's running. Send me the location. Corrado looks at the lead doctor. You have my number. Updates every 5 minutes on her condition. Miss one update, lose one finger. Understand? The doctor nods. Pale. Corrado leans down, puts his lips to Sable's ear. I'm going to find who did this. You keep fighting. Keep our baby alive. I'll be back with answers. He kisses her forehead. Walks out. His men fall in behind him. 42 minutes left. The midwife has a 12-mile head start. He's going to make those 12 miles hurt. The midwife's apartment is a ghost. Empty walls. Bare floors. Not even dust. Corrado stands in the center of the studio, gun drawn, rage building like pressure behind his eyes. She cleared out 3 days ago, his lead soldier says. Superintendent says she paid through the month, gave no forwarding address. 3 days. This was planned. Carefully. Professionally. Corrado's phone buzzes. Hospital update, patient still seizing. Baby's heart rate 45. Blood work shows unknown compound, not in any database. 28 minutes left. Rip the walls open, Corrado orders. She left something. People always leave something. His men tear into the apartment. Crowbars through drywall. Floorboards pried up. Inside the bathroom vanity they find it, a burner phone taped under the sink. Corrado's IT specialist arrives within minutes, cracks the phone. One number. Called 47 times over 3 months. Registered to. He stops. Goes pale. Say it, Corrado says. Vincent Marcello. The name hits like a bullet. Vincent Marcello. 5 years ago, Corrado seized his shipping operation. Took his ports, his warehouses, his entire network. Left him with nothing but breath in his lungs. A mercy Corrado is now regretting. He's in New York, Corrado says. Under surveillance. How is he? The calls are from Chicago. He's here. Been here for weeks. Corrado's jaw clenches. Vincent didn't just hire the midwife. He's been planning this. Watching. Waiting for the right moment to take everything from Corrado the way Corrado took everything from him. His phone rings. Hospital. He answers. She's failing, the doctor says. Kidneys shutting down. Her skin is turning gray. The baby's movements on ultrasound are slowing. We need to deliver at 7 months with a heart rate of 45? Corrado's voice is ice. She won't survive the surgery. Neither will my daughter. If we don't, they both die in 20 minutes. Corrado closes his eyes. Sees Sable this morning. Painting in their bedroom, one hand on her belly. She'd looked at him and smiled. She kicked 8 times. She's strong like you. Find a toxicologist, Corrado says. Best in the city. Get them to the hospital, now. He ends the call. Looks at his men. Find Vincent Marcello. Every building he owns, every person who owes him, every hole he could crawl into. I want him in front of me in 15 minutes. They scatter. Corrado stands alone in the empty apartment. His phone buzzes again. Not the hospital. His IT specialist. Boss. The midwife's real name is Morella Obsidian. Former forensic toxicologist. Fired from the Cook County Medical Examiner's office 2 years ago for stealing controlled substances. A toxicologist. She didn't just administer the poison. She made it. Another buzz. Hospital, baby's heart rate 43. Patient's liver enzymes critical. She's dying. Corrado's hand tightens on his phone until the screen cracks. He's run out of time, out of options. The midwife is in the wind. Vincent Marcello could be anywhere. Sable is dying. His daughter is dying. He pulls up a contact. Dr. Vesper Coltrane, the toxicologist who consulted on a case 3 years ago, a rival's poisoning attempt on one of Corrado's captains. She'd identified a rare compound in 40 minutes. Saved his man's life. She answers on the second ring. Falco, I need you at Northwestern Memorial, now. Unknown toxin. Pregnant victim. The baby. His voice cracks. He forces it steady. 20 minutes left. Maybe less. Silence. Then I'm 10 minutes away. Send me her blood work. He forwards everything. Ends the call. His phone buzzes immediately. Hospital update. Baby's heart rate 40. Patient unresponsive. Preparing for emergency C-section. No. Corrado runs for his car. Do not touch her. I'm coming back. He drives like the city is on fire. Through red lights. Up on sidewalks. Chicago blurs past. His phone keeps buzzing. Updates every minute now, each one worse. Heart rate, 38. Liver failure. Kidney failure. His daughter is dying. His woman is dying. And he's helpless. The word tastes like poison in his mouth. Helpless. He's never been helpless. Even as a kid on Chicago's South Side with nothing, he had power. Had fists and rage and will. Built an empire from those 3 things. But he can't punch death. Can't threaten it. Can't build his way out of this. His phone rings. Boss, we found Marcello. Warehouse in Pilsen. He's there now. Hold him. I'm on my way to the hospital first. He's trying to run. Break his legs. Corrado ends the call. Northwestern Memorial appears ahead. He parks sideways across the ambulance bay. Runs inside. His daughter's heartbeat is 35 now. Barely alive. Barely fighting. Dr. Vesper Coltrane meets him at the trauma room door. Tall. Sharp-eyed. Unafraid. She's already reviewing charts. The compound is synthetic, she says. Not in any database because it's new. Designer poison. Whoever made this knew exactly what they were doing. Can you save them? She looks at him. Doesn't flinch from what she sees in his eyes. Maybe, if we identify the base structure. But I need the original vial. I need to see what she injected. The midwife. The vial she used. Probably destroyed by now. Find her, Vesper says. Or they die. Vincent Marcello hangs from chains in the Pilsen warehouse. Both legs broken at the knee like Corrado ordered. He's crying. Begging. Corrado doesn't care. The midwife, Corrado says. Where is she? I don't know. I swear. Corrado's fist connects with Vincent's ribs. Bone cracks. You paid her $500,000. You don't pay that kind of money without a plan. Where is she? Vincent's face is already swelling. Blood pours from his nose. I paid her to disappear. That was the deal. She does the job, takes the money, vanishes. I don't know where. What poison did she use? I don't know. She chose it herself. Said it was untraceable. Said you'd watch your woman die and never know why. Corrado's hand wraps around Vincent's throat. Squeezes. You wanted to take everything from me. You succeeded. My woman is dying. My daughter's heart is beating 35 times per minute. She's 7 months old and she's dying before she's even born. You did that? Vincent's eyes go wide. Terrified. I didn't know she was pregnant. Liar. Corrado releases his throat. Pulls his gun. Presses it under Vincent's chin. Last chance. The midwife. Her real name. Where she'd run. Give me something or I paint this ceiling with your skull. Obsidian. Vincent chokes out. Morella Obsidian. That's her real name. She has a sister in Milwaukee, that's all I know. She mentioned her once. A sister who could hide her if things went wrong. Corrado's phone buzzes. Hospital update. Baby's heart rate 32. Patient's organs failing. 10 minutes maximum. 10 minutes. He looks at Vincent. If they die, you die slow. I'll keep you alive for weeks. Make you feel every second they felt. He leaves Vincent hanging. Calls his fastest driver. Get to Milwaukee. Find Mirella Obsidian's sister. Address, workplace, anything. You have 8 minutes. Boss. Milwaukee is 90 miles. I don't care if it's on the moon. Move. Corrado races back to Northwestern. His phone won't stop buzzing. Each update worse than the last. Sable's kidneys shut down completely. Her liver enzymes off the charts. The baby's movements on ultrasound nearly stopped. He bursts into the trauma room. Sable looks dead. Gray skin. Sunken eyes. Her pregnant belly the only part of her that still looks alive, and even that is wrong. Too hard, too still. Dr. Vesper Coltrane stands over her, studying charts. Her body is shutting down system by system. The poison attacks cellular respiration, suffocates cells from the inside. The baby is getting even less oxygen than she is. The sister, Corrado says. Milwaukee. My men are finding her now. We don't have time for Milwaukee. Vesper's voice is steady, clinical. We have minutes. Maybe 5. Then give her more time. There is no more time. Vesper finally shows emotion, frustration, fear. Her brain is swelling. The baby's brain is being damaged by oxygen deprivation. Every second that passes, even if we save them, they lose more function. More of themselves. Corrado looks at Sable. His Sable. The woman who makes him feel human. Who paints in their bedroom and laughs at his dark jokes and touches his face like he's worth loving. The woman carrying his daughter, his legacy, his future. Both dying while he stands here useless. His phone rings. Boss, we found the sister. Apartment in Milwaukee's Bayview neighborhood. Mirella visited her last month. Put her on the phone. Shuffling. A woman's voice. Scared. I don't know where Mirella is. Yes, you do. Corrado's voice is dead calm. Quiet. More terrifying than shouting. Your sister poisoned my pregnant girlfriend 37 minutes ago. My daughter's heart is beating 30 times per minute. She's dying. I need to know what poison Mirella used. You have 10 seconds before my men burn your apartment with you inside it. I don't know what poison. You know something. Sisters talk. What did she study? What did she have access to? What was she good at making? Silence. Then, crying, she studied forensic toxicology. Had access to rare compounds. She specialized in synthetic poisons, ones that don't show up in databases. She mentioned 3 she'd perfected. Polonium-based, ricin-derived, or a synthetic compound she designed herself. Something about blocking cellular respiration. Vesper's head snaps up. The synthetic one. What was the base structure? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Did she keep notes? A lab? Anything? She had a storage unit, West Alice, Unit 247. She kept her research there. Corrado's already moving. Send my men to that storage unit. Break it open. Photograph everything. Send it to Dr. Coltrane. He rattles off Vesper's number. He looks at Vesper. How long? She checks Sable's vitals. The baby's heart rate is 28%. Brain activity decreasing. I'm sorry. Don't. Corrado's voice cracks. Don't say it. Just buy me time. Any way you can. There is no way. Yes, there is. He grabs her shoulders. Not violent. Desperate. You're the best toxicologist in Chicago. You've seen things no one else has. Find a way. Please. Vesper looks at him. Sees something she wasn't expecting. Vulnerability. Fear. Love. She turns back to Sable. I can put her in therapeutic hypothermia. Lower her body temperature. Slow all her systems down. Might buy us 15 minutes. Maybe. But it's dangerous. Could kill them faster. Do it. Vesper starts barking orders. Ice packs. Cooling blankets. The room explodes into motion. They strip Sable's clothes, pack her body in ice. Her skin goes from gray to blue-white. The monitor shows her temperature dropping. The baby's heart rate stabilizes. 28. Not rising, but not falling either. Corrado's phone buzzes. Photos flooding in. Pages of research notes. Chemical formulas. Synthesis procedures. Vesper grabs his phone. studies the images. This is it. Her voice shakes. This is the compound. It's brilliant. Horrible, but brilliant. It mimics cyanide poisoning but doesn't metabolize the same way. That's why nothing's working. Can you reverse it? She's already calculating. There's no antidote. But if I synthesize a neutralizer using the inverse binding structure, it might work. Might. How long? To synthesize from scratch? 40 minutes minimum. You have 10. That's impossible. Then be impossible. Corrado leans over Sable, puts his hand on her ice-cold belly. You hear me in there? Your mother's fighting. I'm fighting. You fight too. You're a Falco. We don't quit. Nothing. No kick. No movement. His daughter is dying in silence. UT defiant. Vincent paid me to make you suffer, to take what you love most. That's what I did. Your woman is dying. Your baby is dying. You get to feel what Vincent felt when you destroyed him. Corrado's fist hits her face. She drops. He picks her up by the throat. My daughter is 7 months old. She never hurt anyone. She doesn't deserve to die because of my sins. Neither did Vincent's daughter. Mirella chokes out. She killed herself after you destroyed his business. 16 years old, and she hung herself in her closet. You took everything from him. His money, his power, his daughter. So he took everything from you. Vincent had a daughter. Corrado didn't know. Didn't care to know. He destroyed Vincent's operation and moved on. Never looked back. Now Vincent's looking back at him through this woman's eyes. The vial, Corrado says. Last chance. Mirella spits blood. You want it? She grabs the vial from the bed. Throws it against the wall. Glass shatters. Liquid splashes across drywall. The poison puddles on the carpet, soaking in. There. Now we're even. Corrado releases her throat. She drops, gasping. He stares at the broken glass. The spilled poison. The only sample that could save Sable and his daughter, destroyed. Something breaks inside him. Not rage. Worse. Despair. His phone buzzes. Hospital update, neutralizer ready. Waiting on your authorization. Patient's heart rate 35. Baby's heart rate 24. We need to decide now. 24. His daughter's heart is barely beating. Might not survive the neutralizer. Might not survive without it. Corrado looks at the wall. The poison soaking into drywall. Then at Mirella, crawling toward the door with her broken wrist. My men, he says quietly. Tear that wall out. Every piece of drywall with residue on it. Bag it. Get it to Dr. Coltrane at Northwestern. She needs to analyze the compound structure. His men move instantly. Crowbars through drywall. Chunks of plaster into evidence bags. Corrado kneels beside Mirella. You tried to kill my family. You almost succeeded. But here's what you didn't count on. I don't need the vial intact. I just need residue. Molecules. Dr. Coltrane can analyze trace amounts. She's that good. Mirella's face goes white. No. Yes. Corrado stands. You're going to the hospital. You're going to watch me save them. Then you're going to prison. Federal. Where Vincent's connections can't protect you. You'll spend the rest of your life knowing you failed. He lifts her by her broken wrist. She screams. He doesn't care. The drive back to Northwestern takes 12 minutes. Every second feels like drowning. His phone keeps buzzing. Updates that get worse. Heart rate 22. Brain activity critical. Organ failure, cascading. They're dying. Both of them. And he's holding a bag of poison-soaked drywall, hoping a toxicologist can work miracles. They burst into the trauma room. Vesper takes the bag, doesn't ask questions. Dumps chunks of drywall into a container. Adds solvents. The liquid turns pale green. I can extract enough compound to verify the structure, she says. But this will take 10 minutes minimum. They don't have 10 minutes. Then we use what I already synthesized. Vesper holds up a syringe. Clear liquid. Based on the research notes from her storage unit. It's our best guess. 70% chance it's the right neutralizer. 30% chance it accelerates the poisoning. Corrado looks at Sable. She doesn't look like his Sable anymore. Looks like a corpse kept alive by machines. Her belly is the only part that still seems real, swollen, full of their daughter who stopped fighting. If we do nothing? He asks. They die in 5 minutes. Maybe less. If we use the neutralizer, they might die instantly. Or they might survive. Might. The word tastes like ash. Corrado moves to Sable's side, takes her freezing hand. I'm sorry. I promised nothing would hurt you. I failed. But I'm trying to fix it. This might save you. Or it might. His voice breaks. I'm sorry. He looks at Vespa. Do it. She injects the neutralizer into Sable's fore. Clear liquid flows through the tube. Into her vein, spreading through her dying body. For 30 seconds, nothing happens. Then Sable's body convulses. Harder than any seizure before. Her back arches completely off the bed. Every muscle locks. The baby inside her thrashes once. Violent, panicked. The monitor flatlines. Both of them. Mother and child. The room fills with alarms. Corrado's world ends. Vesper's hands slam down on Sable's chest. Compressions. Hard and fast. Get the crash cart now. Nurses swarm. Someone charges the defibrillator. The flatline screams through the room. One endless note of death. Corrado stands frozen. His woman is dead. His daughter is dead. The neutralizer killed them. Clear. Vesper presses the paddles to Sable's chest. Her body jerks. The monitor stays flat. Again, Vesper says. Charging to 200, they shock her again. Nothing. The flatline continues. Sable's lips are blue. Her skin is white as paper. Her pregnant belly doesn't move. Corrado's gun is in his hand. He doesn't remember drawing it. Doesn't remember pointing it at his own head. His finger touches the trigger. If they're gone, he's gone. Simple. Boss? No. One of his men grabs his wrist. Let go. They're still working. They're dead. Corrado's voice is empty, hollow. I killed them. The neutralizer killed them. Vesper keeps doing compressions. Sweat pours down her face. Come on, Sable. Come on. Your baby needs you. Corrado needs you. Fight. Nothing. 2 minutes of flatline. Then 3. The nurses exchange glances. One reaches for the clock, preparing to call time of death. Corrado lowers his gun. He can't shoot himself. Not yet. First he makes Vincent Marcello suffer. Makes Morella suffer. Makes everyone who caused this suffer. Then he eats his gun. He steps toward the bed. Stop. She's gone. No. Vesper keeps compressing. Not yet. Not a kick. Weak, but real. From inside Sable's belly. Everyone sees it. A tiny foot pressing against her skin from the inside. The baby moved. A nurse whispers. Corrado's hand goes to Sable's belly. Presses where the kick came from. Again. Do it again. Show me you're alive. Another kick. Stronger this time. She's alive, Corrado says. My daughter is alive in there. Sable, you hear that? Our baby is fighting. You fight too. Come back. Come back to us. He leans down. Puts his lips to Sable's ear. Whispers words only she can hear. I love you. I've never said it. I'm saying it now. I love you and I need you and our daughter needs you. Don't leave us, please. Vesper does another round of compressions. 30 pumps. 2 breaths. The monitor stays flat. Then, a beep. Faint. 1 beat. Everyone freezes. Another beep. The line jumps. 50 beats per minute. Sable's heart is beating again. I've got a pulse, Vesper says. Weak, but there. The baby. Check the baby. A nurse moves the ultrasound wand over Sable's belly. On the screen, the tiny heart flutters. Slow, but steady. 60 beats per minute. Then 70. Then 80. She's coming back, the nurse says. Both of them are coming back. Corrado's knees give out. He drops beside the bed, still holding Sable's hand. Tears he didn't know he had pour down his face. That's it. Keep fighting. Both of you. Sable's fingers twitch. Her eyelids flutter. Her lips move, trying to speak, but no sound comes out. Don't talk, Corrado says. Just breathe. You're okay. The baby's okay. We're all okay. But they're not okay. The monitor shows the baby's heart rate climbing. 90, 100, 120. Too fast. Distress? She's going into labor, Vesper says. The trauma-triggered contractions. We need to prep for emergency C-section. Now. She's only 7 months. The baby won't survive another hour inside her. The placenta is damaged. She's not getting enough oxygen. We deliver now, or we lose her. Corrado looks at Sable. Her eyes open, just barely. She's looking at him, scared, exhausted, alive. The baby, she whispers. Save the baby. I'm saving both of you. He squeezes her hand. You hear me? Both. They wheel her to surgery. Corrado follows until they stop him at the door. You can't come in. Try stopping me. A surgeon steps forward. Older, gray hair, tired eyes. Mr. Falco, I've been doing this 30 years. If you come in there, you'll distract us. You'll slow us down. Your daughter has minutes, maybe less. Let us work. Corrado wants to argue, to threaten, to force his way in. But the surgeon is right. He's helpless here, useless. Save them, he says. Or don't come out of that room alive. The doors close. Corrado stands in the hallway. His men surround him. But he's alone. Behind those doors, they're cutting his woman open, pulling his daughter out 3 months early. She's not ready. Her lungs aren't developed. Her brain barely formed. She might not survive the next hour. His phone buzzes. Text from his second-in-command. Vincent Marcello is asking to make a deal. Says he has information about other attacks planned. Wants protection. Corrado types back. Tell Vincent I'm coming for him. When my daughter takes her first breath, I'm taking his last. The surgery takes 43 minutes. Longest 43 minutes of Corrado's life. He paces the hallway. Wears a path in the tile. Prays to a god he stopped believing in when he was 12. Finally, the doors open. The surgeon emerges. Blood on his scrubs. Exhausted. They're alive. Both of them. Corrado's legs almost give out again. The baby, 3 pounds, 4 ounces. Premature but breathing. Lungs are weak. She's on a ventilator. But she's fighting. NICU has her now. Sable, critical but stable. The poison damaged her liver. She'll need a transplant eventually. Maybe within a year. But she's alive. Corrado pushes past him. Into the recovery room. Sable is there. Pale, tubes everywhere, but breathing on her own. Her eyes are closed. Her hand rests on her now empty belly. He takes that hand. Brings it to his lips. You did it. She's alive. Our daughter is alive because you wouldn't quit. Sable's eyes open. See her. I want. See her. Soon. They're stabilizing her. Then we'll go together. A nurse enters. Mr. Falco, your daughter is in NICU Bay 3. If you want to see her. He's already moving. The NICU is too bright. Too clean. Too quiet. Corrado stands outside Bay 3, staring through the glass at the smallest human he's ever seen. His daughter. 3 pounds of fighter wrapped in wires and tubes. She's so small. Her whole hand is smaller than his thumb. Her chest rises and falls with the ventilator's rhythm. Mechanical breaths keeping her alive. Her skin is translucent. He can see veins like blue rivers under the surface. But she's alive. Moving. One tiny fist clenches and unclenches. A NICU nurse approaches. You can touch her. Through the ports. Corrado's hands that have broken bones and pulled triggers, shake as he reaches through the incubator port. His finger touches his daughter's palm. Immediately, Her tiny hand wraps around it. Holds on. Something breaks in his chest. Not bad. Good. Like a wall coming down. She knows you, the nurse says softly. Babies know their parents' touch. Will she make it? Corrado's voice is rough. Her lungs are underdeveloped. The next 72 hours are critical. But she's strong, fighting hard. What's her name? Corrado realizes they never chose one. Never said it out loud. But looking at her now, this tiny warrior who survived poison and premature birth and every odds stacked against her, he knows. Valentina, he says. Valentina Falco. Beautiful. It means strong. Healthy. She'll need to be... Corrado watches Valentina's chest rise and fall. She's got my enemies. My life. My sins. She's also got you. The nurse adjusts one of Valentina's monitors. And from what I've seen, you don't let go of what's yours. No. He doesn't. His phone buzzes. Text from the surgeon, Sable is awake. Asking for you. Corrado looks at Valentina. I have to go see your mother. But I'll be back. I promise. You keep fighting. Valentina's hand squeezes his finger once, then releases. He walks back to recovery. Sable is sitting up slightly, still pale, but more alert. Her eyes find his immediately. The baby, Valentina, 3 pounds 4 ounces, on a ventilator but alive, fighting. He sits beside her bed, takes her hand. Like her mother, tears stream down Sable's face. I want to see her soon. When you're stronger? Now, please. I need to know she's real. Corrado looks at the nurse. She nods. We can take her in a wheelchair. 5 minutes. They wheel Sable to the NICU. The journey exhausts her, but she doesn't complain. When she sees Valentina through the glass, she sobs. She's so small. She's perfect, Corrado says. They wheel Sable close. She reaches through the incubator port, touches Valentina's foot. Hi, baby girl. Mommy's here. You're safe now. We're both safe. Valentina's tiny foot kicks against Sable's palm. She kicked. Sable laughs through tears. Just like inside me. She's real. She's alive. Because of you. Corrado's hand covers Sable's. You kept her alive. Fought through poison. Survived when you should have died. You saved her. You saved us. Sable looks at him. You found the cure. You didn't give up. I almost lost you both. His voice breaks. The neutralizer almost killed you. When your heart stopped, I thought I'd failed. Thought I'd destroyed the only things that matter. Sable turns her hand, laces her fingers through his. But you didn't. We're here. All 3 of us. A doctor approaches. Not Vesper. Someone new. Oncology badge. Corrado's chest tightens. Ms. Lockhart, the doctor says gently, I need to discuss your test results. The poison caused significant liver damage. You'll need a transplant. We can put you on the donor list. How long? Corrado interrupts. 6 months to a year before failure becomes critical. But transplants take time. Sometimes years to find a match. Test me, Corrado says. Right now, I'm her match. We'd need to verify compatibility, then verify it. Whatever she needs, she gets. My liver, my kidney, my heart. Test me for everything. The doctor nods, leaves to prep the tests. Sable squeezes his hand. You can't give me your liver. Watch me. Corrado looks at Valentina. She needs her mother. I need you. You're getting that transplant if I have to buy every hospital in Chicago. You already threatened every doctor in Chicago. And I'll do it again. He touches Sable's face. I told you in that hallway. I love you. I've never said those words to anyone, but I'm saying them now. I love you. And I'm not losing you. Sable pulls him close. Kisses him, despite the tubes and wires between them. I love you too. Even when you're threatening medical professionals. A monitor beeps. Valentina's heart rate spiking. Nurses rush in. She's struggling to breathe. We need to adjust the ventilator. Corrado stands. Do it. Whatever she needs. They work for 5 frantic minutes. adjusting settings, monitoring oxygen levels. Finally, Valentina stabilizes. Her heart rate returns to normal, her tiny chest rising and falling steady again. She's okay, a nurse says. Just a rough moment. Preemies have them. How many rough moments before Corrado can't finish the sentence? Every baby is different. Some have dozens, some have none. We watch her closely. Take it hour by hour, hour by hour. Corrado's built an empire thinking years ahead. Now he's learning to think in hours. His phone rings, his second in command. Boss, we have Vincent Marcello secured, and Mirella Obsidian is in federal custody. What do you want done? Corrado looks at Valentina, at Sable. His family, alive against every odd. Vincent gave the order. He stays alive until I decide how he dies. Keep him comfortable, fed, healthy. I want him in perfect condition when I'm ready. And the midwife, federal prison, maximum security, no contact with Vincent or his people. She tried to kill my family. She lives with that failure every day for the rest of her life. He ends the call. Sable watches him. You're not going to kill them? Not yet. Right now, keeping you and Valentina alive matters more than revenge. He touches the incubator glass. Vincent wanted me to feel what he felt, losing everything. But he failed. I didn't lose anything. I have everything right here. Sable's eyes close. Exhaustion taking over. Stay. Please. I'm not going anywhere. Corrado settles into the chair between Sable's bed and Valentina's incubator. One hand holding Sable's, one finger touching Valentina's palm, his family. His purpose. For the first time in his life, Corrado Falco understands what's worth protecting, and what he'll burn to keep it safe. 72 hours later, Valentina comes off the ventilator. She breathes on her own, tiny, gasping breaths that sound like life itself. Corrado watches every single one. Hasn't left the NICU except to check on Sable. The nurses know him now. Don't flinch when he enters. One even brings him coffee without asking. You look like you need it. He does. 3 days without real sleep. Just catnaps in the chair between his girls. But he can't sleep. Not while Valentina's fighting. Not while Sable's liver numbers keep dropping. Mr. Falco, Dr. Vesper Coltrane enters the NICU. Test results are back. You're a match. We can schedule the liver transplant for next week. Relief hits like a wave. How much of my liver does she need? About 60%. Your liver will regenerate. Hers will grow from the transplant. Within months, you'll both have full function. Do it. Tomorrow if possible. Next week is safer. Gives Sable time to stabilize. Her numbers are dropping daily. We do this now or she won't make it to next week? Vesper studies him. You understand the risks? Liver transplant surgery is extensive. Recovery takes months. And you'll be vulnerable. Infections, complications. I understand. Corrado looks at Valentina. My daughter needs her mother. That's all I need to understand. 4 days later, they're both in surgery. Corrado on one table. Sable on another. Teams of surgeons working simultaneously. Corrado goes under counting. Not sheep, but the beeps of Valentina's heart monitor he memorized. Steady. Strong. Alive. He wakes up 12 hours later. Pain explodes through his abdomen. Worst pain he's ever felt. Worse than being shot. Stabbed. Beaten. But Sable is alive. The surgeon tells him before he even asks. Transplant successful. Her body accepted the liver. She's in recovery. Doing well. Corrado tries to sit up. Can't. Falls back. Valentina, still in NICU. Gaining weight. 4 pounds now. Breathing on her own. She's going to make it, Mr. Falco. She's going to make it. His daughter is going to live. Corrado closes his eyes. Lets himself feel it. Relief. Joy. Things he's never associated with himself before. Recovery is brutal. Corrado spent 30 years building pain tolerance, but this breaks through all of it. Every movement is agony. Every breath hurts. But he forces himself up, out of bed, into a wheelchair. They wheel him to Sable's room first. She's awake, pale but smiling. You gave me your liver. 60% of it? His voice is rough. The other 40% misses you. She laughs, then winces. Don't make me laugh. My incision hurts. Mine too. He reaches for her hand. But we're alive. All three of us. The doctors say I can see Valentina tomorrow. When I'm stronger. She's gained weight. 4 pounds. Breathing on her own. Fighting like a falco. Pride fills Sable's face. She is a falco. Stubborn. Tough. Won't quit. Like her mother, Corrado brings her hand to his lips. You saved her. Kept her alive while poison tried to kill you both. She's here because you wouldn't give up. We're all here because you wouldn't give up. Sable touches his face. You mobilized an entire city, threatened every doctor, tracked down the midwife, found the cure. You did that. I almost failed, but you didn't. That's what matters. She pulls him close, careful of their incisions. We're a family now. You, me, Valentina. Nothing else matters. Family. The word used to mean obligation, burden. Now it means everything. 3 weeks later, they bring Valentina home. She's 5 pounds. Still small but healthy. Breathing on her own. Eating from a bottle. The doctors cleared her, ready to leave the NICU. Corrado carries her through the front door of their penthouse. Sable beside him. His security team has baby-proofed everything. Bulletproof windows. Reinforced doors. Panic rooms on every floor. It's a fortress, Sable says. It needs to be. Corrado looks at Valentina in his arms. Vincent Marcello is still alive. His associates are still out there. They'll try again. So what do we do? Corrado carries Valentina to the nursery. Lays her in the crib he built himself. Reinforced steel frame disguised as wood. Bulletproof mattress. Hidden cameras? We protect her, he says. Every day, every second. And when she's old enough to understand, we teach her what I learned these last 3 weeks. Love makes you vulnerable, but it also makes you stronger than anything else. Sable wraps her arms around him from behind. The great Corrado Falco. Finally admitting love exists. It exists. He watches Valentina sleep. I just didn't know it could feel like this. Like purpose. His phone buzzes. Text from his second-in-command. Vincent Marcello found dead in his cell. Apparent suicide. Note says he couldn't live knowing he failed to destroy you. Corrado reads the message. Deletes it. Vincent's death should bring satisfaction. Closure. But all he feels is tired. What is it? Sable asks. Nothing. Business. He turns to her. It's over. All of it. Vincent's dead. Morella's in prison. The poison is neutralized. We're safe. Are we? Really safe? Corrado looks at Valentina. So small. So fragile. So worth protecting. No. We'll never be completely safe. I've made too many enemies. Destroyed too many lives. But I'll spend the rest of mine making sure you and Valentina are as safe as possible. That's all I need. Sable kisses him. You, her. This family we built from pain and poison and somehow survived. Valentina stirs. Makes a small sound. Corrado lifts her from the crib. Holds her against his chest. She's so light. He could break her with one wrong move. But he won't. He'll protect her. Teach her. Love her. You listening? He whispers to Valentina. You're going to grow up different, stronger, smarter. You're going to know what I didn't. That love isn't weakness. It's the most dangerous weapon there is. And you're going to use it to build something better than I did. Valentina's hand wraps around his finger. Holds tight. Sable watches them. She already loves you. I know. Corrado's voice cracks. I can feel it. Outside, Chicago glitters in the darkness. His city, his empire, built on violence and control and fear. But inside this room, his family, built on something he's still learning to understand. Something worth more than empires. Tell me what happens next, Sable says softly. What do we do now? Corrado looks at his daughter, his woman, his life. Now? We live. We protect each other. We survive. And Vincent's associates? The threats still out there? I deal with them. But different than before. He kisses Valentina's head. I'm not that man anymore. The one who destroys first and asks questions later. I'm a father now. That changes everything. Sable touches his face. You're still dangerous. Always. His smile is sharp. But now I'm dangerous with purpose. Valentina yawns, falls asleep in his arms, trusting, safe, alive. Corrado Falco, the man who controlled Chicago through fear, learns what it means to be controlled by love. And he never looks back. If you want to know what happens when Valentina grows up in this world, tell me in the comments. Subscribe so you don't miss the next story. Your engagement helps me create more.